How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are back with the highly anticipated subscriber build battle. You guys have been barking up my tree nonstop saying, Drew, when are we going to get subscriber build battle, Drew, when are you going to review our cars? Well, don't worry, tonight you're going to get a full night's of sleep. You're going to sleep like a damn baby knowing he damn did it. He reviewed our cars. Damn. So for those of you that don't know what subscriber build battle is, it is pretty simple. I pulled your guys' cars from my Gmail and I put them in a random order, and I'm going to pin them up against each other and see which one I prefer. It's all opinionated. Your opinion can differ from mine, and that is fine. It doesn't mean I'm right and you're wrong. It's all just an opinion. I'm only going based off of what I can see, so it's a very judge a book by its cover type of game. Anyways, I can't keep the same car for the full episode. That'd be cheating. If I find a really good car that I like, let's say it's an R34 or an RX-7, one that's really clean and really well modified, well, I can't just hold on to it for the whole round or the whole game because that would be very boring. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's see what our first car is. Our first car is a white WRX with red wheels and red accents. It doesn't look overdone. It has an APR carbon fiber wing on the back. That thing is serious money right there. It looks like it's on air ride suspension, which is nice. It's not static. It's not going to destroy the value of the car. This is a very good car to start with for this episode. I like it. There are some things I would change. I'm not a huge fan of the red, but I'm just I'm a lot more of a subtle guy, kind of. But anyway, it's a good car to start with. So far, so good. Let's see what it goes up against. Okay, we got a 370Z. We have a tow strap. We have a aftermarket Mishimoto cooler of some sort, probably an oil cooler or a trans cooler, one of those two. Wheels, these types of wheels we always see on Evos and WRXs, but they look pretty good on this Nissan. Oh, fitment's pretty good all around, I'm not gonna lie. Going to the rear, for some reason this photo has stock wheels, but in the rear we have another tow strap. We have an aftermarket exhaust. It looks like he's missing part of his bumper or his diffuser. Don't know what's going on there. Plastic badge. We have A-pillar gauges. I hope it's boosted. I can't tell though. This photo is just super clean, kind of buttons it all back together. I like this photo a lot. Missing the diffuser though. This is a hard one. WRX or this. Personally, I think the WRX was done with more expensive modifications. We have air ride suspension. We have aftermarket wheels that really pop. We have a carbon fiber wing. But then we go to the 370. We're looking at, okay, we got a tow strap. We got an oil cooler. We have a little lip. I think I'm going to stick with the WRX. Even though the WRX isn't really my style, I think I'm going to stick with the WRX for this round. But we're going to have to see now what is next for the WRX. Next car, an Evo. Is it an Evo or a Lancer? I guess we'll find out in a minute. But we have a Lancer of some sort. This is a good head-to-head. Here we go, WRX versus Lancer. Who is going to win? Aftermarket wheels, tire lettering, okay, and a digital wrap. Is it a wrap or is it just a bunch of stickers over a gray Lancer? Is it a Lancer or an Evo too? We have to figure this stuff out before I choose. Now, I'm not big on Evos and Lancers, and based off of these photos, I don't think it is an Evo. I'm not sure. Nothing on it is screaming Evo to me. I thought the Evos are a little bit wider and they have a vent or a 2 on the hood. This kind of just looks like a base model Lancer. I could be wrong, and you guys are probably going to flame me up in the comments if I am, and I understand that. But from just what I'm looking at, okay, again, I am a muscle car guy. This looks like a basic ass Lancer to me. Maybe it's because it's wrapped in all camouflage. I can't really tell, it's blending in. Maybe I can't even see the car in the photo when I think about it now. What am I looking at? The bridge? I can't rate a bridge. But no, back to the car. This type of wrap job, which looks like it's just a bunch of stickers on top of the paint, not a fan of that. One, the paint is gonna wear differently compared to the stuff covered with the actual wrap, and two, it's just a cheaper way of doing it. Wrapping a car in camo is a lot more complex and a lot harder than just placing a bunch of stickers on your car like that. That being said, wheel setup, not my favorite. Tire lettering, not my favorite. Cheap little lip. Look at that. Do you really need those little support struts for it? Probably not. Mine, what is bigger than that? That ain't saying much because that's tiny, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I think I'm still going to stick with the WRX. Even if this was an Evo, I think I'd still stick with the WRX, but that's just me. Ooh, up next, here we go. A slammed GT86. I like how GT86s look. I just wish they performed as good as they looked. That's my biggest pet peeve with them. They look cool. They look fine. This one has some carbon fiber goodies, aftermarket wheels. It's slammed. Don't know if it's on air ride or not. Can't tell. But I just wish they performed better. I think the WRX is just a more fun car when it comes down to it, but this is probably a better looking car. That's my own opinion. Live with it. Anyways, this GT86, it looks well done. It's not overkill. There's no stupid chassis mounted wing. It has a carbon fiber trunk, aftermarket exhaust, aftermarket wheels, some slight camber. Nothing that's really going to destroy the quality of the car. honestly, I think I'm still going to stick with the WRX. This is a clean GT86, and I will give it props. But I think I'd have personally more fun in the WRX. That's just me. That being said, though, this still would beat out the Evo for sure, and probably that 370 as well, just because this one alone looks cleaner than both of those combined. All right, so the WRX beat out those cars. Now we have to trade cars. This is our new car. The WRX blew its head gasket. We had to find something new, so we went into the American car scene. We got the 6th gen Camaro SS. I used to work at Chevrolet, so I've been around these cars a whole lot. This one has, it looks like the ZL11LE package. It has the canards, the ZL11LE wing. This one has the Aero package pretty much. It is a fun car to drive. If you ever get a chance to drive one of these, you're going to like it. I mean, the auto rev match is just crazy if you have a manual. This one has, of course, it's yellow and black. So it is cursed with the bumblebee look, of course. If you have a yellow and black Camaro, you are screwed. I don't know why there's racing stripes up front and none in the back. Don't know what's going on there. But anyways, this is our new ride. Let's see what it goes up against. A Chrysler 300. We don't see too many submissions of these. And these are pretty classy. I like them. Chrysler doesn't make a lot of high-end cars, but these, I mean, these just look gangster. I think they look more like a rip-off Bentley, but still, if you see one of these, especially the SRT8 models, I mean, they could be pretty fast. I've had a couple run-ins with a couple quick ones, and they are no joke when they are modded correctly. I think, though, I know what I'm going to pick because I've been around the car a lot more. I think I'm going to pick the Camaro SS, even though it looks like Bumblebee. I think I'd still choose it. I think I'd have more fun in this. This thing in a canyon would rip it up. This thing on the freeway would rip it up. This thing in a canyon would go over the edge. It probably doesn't handle too well. Although it is probably a nicer ride. Next car, we have a super slammed Mazda sedan. My one pet peeve when you slam a car is if you have a sticker on your fender of some sort, I know you're just covering up some damage. I know it. And I don't like it. It just looks tacky. It's like you just put a band-aid on it. My eyes are instantly drawn to the damage now. I know underneath there is probably a scrape of some sort. Anyways, we have a slammed, probably on air ride, Mazda sedan. I think it's a Mazda 6. I could be wrong. I probably sound like an idiot right now. Never in my life have I ever wanted to own one of these. I've never looked at one of these and said, damn, I want to own that. It looks a lot like the newer Infinities, which is probably why it's debadged. It's not a bad looking car. It's just not for me. Again, look at that. Just putting the stickers on top of whatever damage is there. Every time I see that, there's always damage there. He could have just done it just to do it, but 99% of the time I see a sticker on top of the fender right there, it's covering up a boo-boo. It's a clean looking car. It's done right. It's not overkilled by any means, and it probably is a nice little car to drive around in, but at the same time, I'm more for performance, and the Camaro SS just obviously beats this thing out 9 times out of 10. You know, I'll even say 10 times out of 10. I can't think of one instance besides lugging around groceries and friends where this thing would beat out a Camaro. But they are obviously built for 2 completely different things, and my taste is obviously very specific. I like going fast. Next car, another GT86. This is a BRZ though. Dat one boy. All right, this picture isn't giving me a lot of detail. Can't tell. It looks nice, but we gotta. Oh no. Oh no. The Ferrari taillights have infected another car. First, it was the S550 Mustang with the Ford GT/Ferrari taillights. Now it is the BRZs, the GT86s, and the FRSs with the Ferrari style taillights. The reason why I call them Ferrari style taillights, especially these, is they look a lot like the Ferrari 458 taillights. A lot. I mean, look at that. It's just a solid circle, completely blacks out everything else. No point in having even the rest of that stuff there. Although it looks nice with the carbon, it looks like it's trying to be more exotic than it actually is. It's a Subaru. It's like a $20,000 to low $30,000 car. You don't need to have Ferrari and carbon fiber taillights on it. They do look cool, but I just can't get that image of a Ferrari out of my head. And this thing is the complete opposite of a Ferrari. Have you ever driven one of these? Anyways, okay, besides that, wheel setup, not my personal cup of tea. Red spray painted brake calipers. The wheels are just way too big for this car. This car does not need like 20s. Those look like 20s. Look how much gap is in between the brake rotor and the damn barrel. That's a lot. The wheels themselves don't look too bad, but rubber band tires on them too. It's just not my taste. Yeah, I'm still sticking with the Camaro. So the Camaro has beat out, what, 2 cars now? 3 cars now? All right, so that being said, the Camaro now got wrecked by a Mustang. A Mustang probably rear-ended it, so we got to pick a new car. Let's see what it is. Oh, great. I should have took the damn FRS. Now we're stuck with this. We got a GTR look-alike 350Z Roadster with a wide body kit and all. Oh God, I should have just took the BRZ and just cut my losses. I should have been happy. I should have been blessed with that. But now I'm stuck with this until we see what our next car is. Obviously, you guys know what's wrong with this image right here. I don't need to hold your hand through it. The rear end too. Oh my God. Imagine driving this around. That's how I feel right now. I have to impersonalize that person, and I am personally embarrassed. I think I'm going to have to change my resume to professional clown after driving this thing around in my imagination. I'm losing my voice. As you guys can hear, it's starting to sound a little raspy. But anyways, we have this freak of nature right here, 350Z. And we're going to put it up against what looks like a 3-valve Mustang. All right, first image. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, we have halo headlights, fog lights, fake hood scoop, which is, Mustang, and it's kind of notorious for that. All right, this image doesn't look too bad. It's not looking too bad, but for sure compared to that 350, this isn't looking too bad. Fake GTR this. I mean, so far this looks pretty good. Let's just see. Okay, side shot. I'm not seeing any badges here, but maybe that's just because they wanted to put this little sticker here. That's fine. You got to remove the badges to do that. So far, like I said, not too bad. Not my favorite color. Ride height is kind of appalling, but besides that, not too. Oh, God, a V6. You make me go, you try to blue ball me for that long for a V6? Come on. So we got a V6 Mustang with all of the bells and whistles of a typical V6 Mustang. We got the appearance pack on it, aftermarket taillights, louvers, wing, aftermarket wheels, some decals, fake hood scoop. The whole front end looks like a normal GT. We have the whole package against a fake GTR. So 2 fake cars pretty much. Okay, we got the fake GTR versus a look-alike Mustang GT. Which is the lesser of the 2 evils? I don't even know. V6 Mustang that has it all, or fake GTR? This is hard. This is honestly a predicament. On one instance, you're a huge clown. On the second instance, you're a more realistic and more common clown. This is a hard one right here. I mean, V6 Mustangs don't drive bad. Honestly, for it being a V6, it's probably just as fun as the 370, and you probably get better gas mileage. I know those 350s don't get gas mileage worth of shit, so whatever. I'll live with the V6 Mustang for a bit. It's better than the fake GTR. I think it's the lesser of the 2 evils. Let's see what we have to put this thing up against next. Hurry up. I need to get rid of this thing. Okay, we have a wide body. Why does the picture quality look like it was taken with a damn cucumber? What's with this photo quality, man? What's going on here? You try to sketch this out on paint on your damn computer? All right, we have a wide body GT86, another one. So, damn, this episode is just littered with them, man. It's just a dime a dozen nowadays, huh? Wide body, it looks like the same style of wheels as the earlier black one that we saw, just a lot wider. But again, not a bad wheel setup. The fitment, you know what? For a wide body kit, we see a lot of wide body kits, and a lot of them are really goofy. But this one's not too bad. I actually kind of like this one. It's not a bad looking car. If I could see more detail in it, I'm sure I'd like it a lot more. Obviously, I'm going to take this over the V6 Mustang, obviously. I mean, this thing looks a lot cooler, and no one expects these to be fast. When you see that Mustang, I mean, you're expecting speed to an extent, but when you see this, you're not expecting speed, and it looks cool, so we'll go with this. Here we go. We finally have a GT86. Let's see. Okay, Chevy Cruze. Oh, God. All right. This should be pretty quick. I mean, you know what? It's not bad. It almost looks like a Cadillac CTS-V if you squint. If you squint and you poke yourself in the eye really hard, it kind of looks like a Cadillac CTS-V. Again, I'm stretching, but kind of. Very, 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 very kind of. Anyways, I don't hate it. I mean, for a Chevy Cruze, it's not bad. I just wouldn't do it. I feel like I've seen this car before. A lot of you guys resubmit your cars, and I mean, I've seen a billion cars by now, so I might have seen this one, and I might have put it in a previous video. It's not the worst thing ever. It looks like a budget CTS-V. I'm going to still stick with the GT86. It's a lot more street cred to have that than this. Okay, here we go. New Edge Mustang GT. I hope it's an actual GT. From here, not looking so good. There's no GT badge on the side, so we'll have to see. Ride height is dog shit. Front lip, not bad. Okay, we got the decal package on it. We got to let everyone know you have a Mustang by putting Mustang on the side of it. We have the fender stripes. Okay, rear end. I'm not seeing any GT badges. All right. Okay, so we got another V6 Mustang here. Quite the predicament. All right. Luckily, we don't have to grab the next car, so I think the FRS will beat out this New Edge V6 Mustang, although this one does look a lot more subtle than the other one. And the stuff he did wasn't too bad. The wing is just not my style. But other than that, it's not that bad of a looking car. It's a good looking V6 Mustang. The caliper covers I will never forgive you for. Never show up to my birthday party ever. Anyways, we'll keep the GT86. Here we go. We have to either choose this. Oh, God. We have to either choose this one or we have to just take whatever's next. God. All right. Infiniti G35 with a double-decker wing. Do we take this and pray that the next car is even worse, or do we skip this and pray that the next car is even better? Quite the predicament. I don't think I can ever just agree to take a double-decker wing on a car. I don't think I could. And I mean, if you can't even bolt on your license plate straight, I mean, I don't really expect much quality on this car if you can't even do that. K&N sticker 2, I mean, that's the highlight of his modding career right there. The exhaust looks like it's literally dragging on the floor. That's not cool. I don't think that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to keep the FRS, beat out this car, but sadly the FRS just got T-boned by a semi-truck. Luckily, I survived, and we have to choose another car. Oh, God, please be better than this. I don't want to regret it again. I instantly regret it again. All right, we have a Toyota grocery getter. Should have took the G35. I could have just ripped off that wing, but nope, now I'm stuck with this. This car that looks like it has eyebrows and a mustache. Why? Why would you paint your car to make it look like it has eyebrows and a mustache? That's not aggressive. It literally looks like it has eyebrows and a mustache or a little rabbit nose. And it gets worse. Okay. All right. Black fuel door plus 5 horsepower. God. You know what? The reason why we got stuck with this car is because I spent all of my money on that GT86, and now we're stuck with this. That's what happens when you modify a car. Someone can just T-bone you, and then it's gone forever. But now we have this. Wheel setup, the offer-up special, it looks like. The rear end too. Oh, God. Double-decker wing. We went and skipped out on the little double-decker wing for the Colossus double-decker wing, and it looks like it's bolted on crooked. I don't know if it's just an illusion, but that shit don't look straight to me. All right, this is our car. Let's just get rid of it quick. What's the next car? Okay. All right, I could live with this. Yeah, this is probably the cleanest one of the episode. Fitment is a little bit weird. It's a little bit sticking out too much. I'm sure that rubs a bit, but if it's on air right, it'll handle it. It'll eat up the road nice and easily. You can just lift that shit, make it look like an off-road truck. All right, yeah, we're ditching that Toyota for this instantly. No hesitation, okay? I don't care how slow this is. This Toyota could probably beat that shit. But this at least looks cooler. And that's kind of the whole premise of these GT86s is they're slow, but I mean, they kind of look cool. I mean, look at that. That's not a bad looking car. It's just not a fun car. And I think I just noticed, are those T37s? Are those Volk wheels? I think they are. Nice. All right, cool. This is probably one of the more expensive cars of the episode, even though it's probably one of the slower ones. Yeah, at least it's at an E85 station. Hopefully it's not just an N8 E85 car, because that is, I don't know. You better be boosting it in the future. Okay, GT86 versus Integra. Okay, I'm having a little Integra fever after getting rid of mine. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. Got to pay the bills somehow, right? And this is a nice looking Integra. Don't know if I like the red wheels on it. Integra looks a little bit too basic to have red wheels. But it's not a bad looking Integra. I'll give him props. It's not butchered. It's very subtle, besides the bright red wheels. But I'm still going to keep the GT86. Still going to keep it. And that is the last car. That wasn't a bad episode. That was a lot of good builds right there. A lot of good builds. A lot of your cars I liked. Obviously, compared to other cars, I like more. But these cars overall were pretty solid. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up. Let's get this video to 6,000 likes. And I'll do a subscriber rice or nice. If you want to submit any cars to me, send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Subscribe. Let's keep growing. We're at 200,000. Let's keep it up. Why stop the train now? Let's keep boosting up the PSI. Pick up some merch to support the channel, and until next video, peace.